out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. For the shotgun, Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On 1st down is Mayfield. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Baker going to hand it to White. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man, it's Ibuka, complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Otton. to do now on third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a block or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
White trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
3-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. One more time, it's White. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. Officially a 29-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Henderson, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 7, Buccaneers 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Still 2nd down.
They motion the slot man left. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
47-yard line.
On the ground, it's White, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle of tight end Otten. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simple. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Again, it's Henderson. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On 2nd down, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
No try and throw. Here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 14-6 lead.
14. Buccaneers 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Sterling Shepard. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the ground, a first down run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That one is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll step up and run this.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the two-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing on second down. May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
2 yards on the
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Made out on 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New England.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll come up for second and 9. They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Big play coming up. Third and 7. And the crowd on their feet. They'll keep it on the ground. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That was on for the Patriots field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
14.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot